Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, the Titans taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Seminoles will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. The Titans offense will have the football first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to throw, it's Beebe. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more muscle in that football. It comes up short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a...
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, that is a picture-perfect start for this defense. Number 1 objective, get off the field even better. 3rd down, force him into a passing situation. You win, you hit the quarterback. Nice start by this D.
There he goes. Open it up. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Florida State's offense has the ball for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. It starts up front. You win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front.
Oh, he's got it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Option play, the quarterback basically blocks the edge defender. So you watch the edge defender comes to him, and he commits to him, and then he pitches the ball to the running back, and the running back can do his thing, running the football all the way to the house. It's basically a block on the quarterback on the defensive play.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Back to throw, it's Beebe. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the Dome. He's looking downfield to throw. Got rid of it just in time.
Well, this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, it's a reverse. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll go to the ground. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Off play action on first down. On target to the left. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, no! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and Mike Evans. Gig 'em Aggies indeed. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. to the air. It's Beebe. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly, but when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
What a great job by this defense, setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
The Titans will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Punts it out of the air. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
So, guys, we'll get it. This offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. We've seen slow starts.
Just plowing ahead. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Beebe. There's the pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, I think think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Titans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Just needs a crack to get a return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They go to the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has the ball.
The Seminoles have it with a 1st and goal. Go straight ahead. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Florida State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Good enough for first down. Might as well give it to him again. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. The Titans will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll try to feel the button, see if he can give his offense better field position. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to.
There he goes. Running inside the 20. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, no! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Attempt to try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams in the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me...
Turning it on! Gives him the big stiff up. Continues to fight for yards. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Titans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Smallwood. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Titans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Oh, look out on the right. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Florida State, 42-0.
He'll return it. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. And the Noles trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And full extension down the right side for the grab. Touchdown, Florida State. Quick strike through the air for the score. He is dialed in. David, remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The 2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in fuego that night. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level and bring Florida State back.
Oh, he's going to bring it out. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Beebe. Throws to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Titans will snap it on 1st and 10.
3:25.
He wants to throw it again. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Titans racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Steps away. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
42.
2nd down, he'll throw it quickly to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Moves away as he feels pressure. Lets it fly. Connection to the right. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Looking for the goal line, and they will score. Touchdown, Knowles!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. When you've got a veteran behind center as they have, he has to produce more than he has in this one. They thought they'd be able to lean on their passing game, but so far it has been a complete struggle. Turnover didn't help either. They've got to take care of the football. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Back to pass. It's Beebe. Bringing the heat. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise, we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll open the second half on the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. There he goes. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Seminoles!
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. The receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. He's got him. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. There he goes.
And there's so much skill to these returns. As soon as you get the football, man, watch the defensive guys turn into blockers and understanding how to follow your blockers. And he did everything right except for getting the end zone. Got it inside the 5-yard line. Now set up the offense for great field position.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free.
And he'll finish the line and the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Stanford overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Palo Alto, this Cardinal team has to be thrilled with this result. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The sure hands, it's Haynes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun to give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Bailey. And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13. And the Titans will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These guys...
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, no!
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
And the Royals offense will take over.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Haynes. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's key. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw again. Swings it out to the flat. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. The Titans will call on their punt team. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Hawkins. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Frazier. It's a running room. Made a defender miss. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
How many ways can I get to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, go in full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
He's got an open man. Touchdown Seminoles. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
0.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. He unleashes a long one. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Touchdown, Florida State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive.
Royals, 0.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner is stopped. This drive will open from the 15. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Plows through the defense. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Third and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Titans will punt this one away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Making side adjustments here. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work first and 10. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Noles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running back searching for a hole. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
On third and short, the power run here.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Trying to hit the sideline on the right. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Noles! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues. To pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. Punt is in the air. He'll take it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. And the Seminoles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The pull and throw off the RPO. Touchdown, Seminoles! A great catch and run for 6. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Coming out with it, it's Keith. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wants to throw, it's Bailey. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The Seminoles in the hurry-up. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
Here he comes with the return. And the returner will be dragged down. All wideouts, no backs. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. And the Titans decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Here's the handoff. And some room to work. Breaks into the open. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the offense onto the field again. To the air, it's Bailey. Looking deep. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rides the back and leaves it. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
And the offense comes up short on third down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
To the air on first down. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They want that clock to run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
This is an area of the game, on offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here.
Turning it on! Makes it past the marker. The 40. Running inside the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Florida Atlantic took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Boca Raton. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact the team's trajectory. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Titans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he runs out of bounds with the interception, and that is how we'll finish off this game. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers.